Welcome back to the channel. Today we have something new from Miniware, because it was that new, they didn't have the packaging ready yet. In the meantime, the packaging is ready and this product is in stores. Let's see what they sent me. This is the new soldering station. It's the smallest I've seen so far. This is a form factor I really like. Here we have a bunch of cables. Let's see what they are. This is the temperature cable. A nice silicone USB-C power cable. And finally a ground wire. And when you order this, you can choose between the 210 or the 245 handle set. I chose the 210 because I think this feels a lot better in my hand. It comes with the KU tip, useful for most applications. My personal preference is the IS or the BT2. Now that we unboxed everything, let's take a closer look at the soldering station. On the left we see the port for the temperature sensor cable. Next to that the power ports and the ground cable port. The USB-C port supports up to 140 watt and the DC port supports up to 200 watt. And on the other side we have a standard connection port to support all the different handles. As you can see, the setup is fairly simple. Attach the handle, attach the power supply, and you're good to go. And then we're ready to go. It heats up really fast, and I'm only using a 65 watt power supply instead of the 140 watt that it's capable of. I'm using USB-C, and if you use DC you can even put a 200 watt power supply behind it. And every time you switch modes it just adjusts within seconds. Yeah, I really like this one. So let's talk about the features. One of my favorite features is when you turn it around, the screen turns around with you. Turn it back and the screen also turns around. It also supports external thermocouple temperature measurements, and we're gonna try that out. First we have to attach the temperature sensor cable. And now we're gonna test if the temperature measurements are accurate. As you can see, there is a small difference around 6 to 10 degrees, but I'm not worried about that. Let's add the temperature sensor cable. I'm sorry about the footage, but in real life it's readable. It is difficult to get a real accurate measurement, but it differs around 5 to 10 degrees as well. I would not use this to calibrate the soldering station, but if you do not have anything else, it is good enough. Now let's go through the settings. First we have the default work temperature set to 1. Then we have the work temperature 1, 300, then 350, 380. Sleep temperature 100. Temperature calibration 0. Go to sleep after 180 seconds and then go to standby after 10 minutes. Temperature steps 5 and backlight 1. Power settings is automatically 65 watts. As you can see, I'm using a 65 watt power supply. Temperature type is set to Celsius, but if you want, you can set this to Fahrenheit. Beep volume is set to 3, but you can mute this. Then we can select the languages: English, Chinese, German or Russian. I'll keep English. Low voltage protection is set to 6 volt and flip detection is set to on. Tip type is set to your handle to 10, and then we can check the information screen. When you hold the up button, you get back to the first screen. After we went through all this, it's time to give my opinion of what I think about this soldering station. In the background you can see footage of me using this soldering station to do everyday tasks and work on my projects. This soldering station heats up solder really fast. It keeps the temperature really solid. It does not have big drops or big highs, and that is a real plus when you're working with it. I love the versatility that you can use different handles with this soldering station. My handle of choice is the 210, but yours may be different. Again, it comes standard with the KU tip. I would prefer the BC2 or the IS tip. The temperature measurement is a nice feature, but we have a saying in the Netherlands: we from WC Eend advise you to use WC Eend. And what we mean with that is never use the same device to calibrate your device. I like the display in the soldering station, I like the information it shows me, and I love the fact that it's not in your handle. And then we get to the form factor. It's small, it's easy to storage, and you can take it everywhere with you. You can use it with your laptop power adapter. You can use it with all kinds of different adapters as long as it's USB-C. That's a huge plus, especially for the TS100 users. I think this is a step up. And if I have to compare this to the TS21 I reviewed and tested before, my choice would really be the TS1M. And that is because of the different handles you can use with this soldering station. The price tag is around $80, but if you use the link in the description, you will get a $20 discount. Disclaimer: this is not an affiliate link and I don't get paid for making this video. By saying that, it's time to end this video, but not before I say special thanks to my Patreons. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. You can always reach out and contact me, but for now I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next.